panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
A stitch up. It was a stitch up.
Shit! When I lose the small side of games, I'm upset. Because that's the fucking standard. When I don't see a team that wants to play the Champions League. You want to play the Champions League? Play the Champions League. And the same to you, and everybody. And everybody that comes on the bench to contribute, to help. We were so hard to be here, and we give it away. The good thing we have 45 minutes.
Do you think the best team lost this time?
I think so, yeah. Especially for 160 minutes. I'm saying that, and they are saying that because they just told me that.
Who did the PSG bench?
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta. Oh, boss, that game against Bournemouth was crazy. The last-minute goal, we were nuts. Though some people say every time we win a game, we celebrate like we won the league. We don't over-celebrate, do we, boss?
Oh, no, Martin Odegaard. I don't think so.
Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. We got the press conference, and I've just had a long siesta after moving back to Northwest London. So I'm absolutely shattered. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, man. We are back. We are back at Mumsy's, man. I'm just mad tired, bro. But I'm happy to be back, man. Back where it all started. Do you know what I'm saying? Back where it all started. Back in my old room. Back in the old vibes. If you ever saw my oldest videos and you was here and a subscriber, you may remember this room because it started right here. Channel started right here in this room. The first ever video just before I moved out. So big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Do you know what I'm saying? We are back. Yeah, I mean, we are back. So big up to everyone. And we got a press conference for the Arsenal Fulham game. We're going to get into that. And we're going to get into more. Ugh, my days. I said I'll take the posters on the wall. I got a flipping poster of a mini over there. And some other things, man. But yeah, man. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Big up to everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to also. Big up to Roms. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Ty from Never a Foul. Big up to all the man them that message me and stuff, like people concerned and stuff like that, and well wishes and stuff like that. Big up to everyone. I'm good, man. I'm just shattered, bro. I literally woke up. I was moving furniture and everything yesterday from where last night I was up until 3 a.m. doing little things, and then like today I was up from like 9:30. Yeah, 9 a.m. today, like shifting everything. But we set up, man, and the setup's actually good. It's actually okay. This room is it's a bit, my YouTube room before was a bit wider for me to be able to put a chair in, but here, yeah, it's a little bit, you know what I mean? It's a little bit different. So yeah, we're doing what we're doing. Everybody already knows, man. This is most likely going to be temporary. Man already knows I'm off to Spain soon. So yeah, it's all calm, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, I'm saying big up Northside. Lee said you will never convince him to do IRL streams. I don't have to. I don't have to. He's good doing what he's doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to my guy Lee. You know what I mean? He's good doing it the way that he's doing it, and I'm enjoying doing it the way that I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? Well, big up to Lee. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Lee. But yeah, man. I just feel absolutely shattered, bro. I'm gonna get into, as you can see, I'm doing it. We're gonna get into the press conference. Yeah, I'm saying I was potentially gonna link up with Rashid, but I've just been so tired. I wasn't even able to get myself a trim. I've been that tired, bro. Literally, I've been absolutely shattered. Northside, you deserve your success and hope you make it in Madrid with whatever you do. Big up, bro. Love for that. Yeah, I mean, yes. Cape Verde qualified. Yeah. Cape Verde qualified. You know what I mean? We are here. We are active. So big up to Cape Verde. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. But now we're moving forward, man. Now we're moving forward. No more. I don't really want to, you know what I mean? We can still do girl talk and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't really like directly talking about my ex no more. I said what I had to say on it, you know what I'm saying? And probably won't need to talk. I've said more than enough, to be honest. You know what I mean? So going forward, like when I reference things, so if it's girl talk, it'll just be in general. Do you know what I'm saying? My own advice or the way that I see the situation. That all of that talk now for me is done now. Do you know what I'm saying? We're moving forward. Yeah, you know I mean, we're moving forward. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Yeah, man, we move, bro. We move. Right, let's get the press conference up. Let's get the press conference up. Where is it? This one. Yeah, share screen. Right, that one. Right, yeah, we'll do that. There we go. I'm absolutely shattered, bro. Absolutely knackered. All right, let's see what this guy's saying. See what this guy's saying.
Gary.
Thank you for your time.
Hold on a sec. Let's put the volume up.
In the traditional manner, there's always something to talk to you about in terms of injuries, unfortunately, but first of all, can I check on Martin Odegaard? There's lots of news coming out of the club, but not officially yet about how long he's likely to be out.
It will be weeks. No definite date for his return, but he's evolving well. Very unlucky what's happening with him and his injuries this season. But yeah, I think he will be back in a few weeks.
When you say that,
he's evolving well, but he's going to be out for weeks. You don't know how many weeks, but he's going to be out for weeks. Okay. So how is he evolving well if he's out for an amount of time that you don't even know? That doesn't seem to make any sense. But once again, trying to downplay it. It is what it is. Let's continue. Look at him. It's like he's lost his dog or something. Let's continue.
that kind of brings into the equation, I guess, what people have been writing and saying that potentially after the next international break, it could be around that time.
It could be, but we'll have to see how he progresses, how the knee's healing, how he manages after the next steps in his rehab. So too early to give an answer.
Too early to give an answer, but you just gave an answer saying that he's progressing well. Now you said you need to see how he progresses. Which one is it? Is he progressing well, or you need to see how he progresses? Because that both of them can't make sense. But once again, yeah, I'm saying, once again, just going round and round in circles like this manager likes to do. Do you know what I mean? Is he progressing well, or do you need to see? Because you said he's progressing well, and then you said you need to see. Both things don't make sense. Anyway, just downplaying the injury as always.
And from one Martin to another Martin, Zubimendi.
Yeah.
Some eyebrows raised because he was out of training, certainly the initial session that the cameras filmed yesterday, but in his training shoes watching from the side. Is that just part of his recovery?
A new season brings new.
Oh, get out of here, man. Stop annoying me. I'm knackered, man. I've not got the patience today for this. I'm so tired, man. I'm so drained. I swear down, this guy better not piss me off in this press conference as well. Better not piss me off.
Unlimited data.
Oh, my days. This is annoying. All right. Yeah. Goodbye. All right.
Players come from different countries, different amounts of games and minutes played, and we believe that it was the right thing to do. He played 2 games again. His load has been really high recently, and he needed an extra day.
But he's available.
He will be available, yes.
And Ben White.
Okay, Zubimendi, he was in light training because of the amount of games he played in international break. And he will be available for the Fulham game. Okay. We'll see. We will see. Let's continue.
Similar?
Yes, very similar. I mean, we are monitoring all the players and give a specific menu to each of them to make sure that they are in the best condition.
And some good.
Ben White as well. So Ben White as well is being monitored. Okay, then. I don't know. I didn't even watch any of the England games. Did Ben White even play? What we do? I don't know what we did. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know because this guy's not very forthcoming with injuries and stuff like that. So I'm very skeptical. I'll take that with a pinch of salt. What he's saying there, that it's because of the international break. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it's because of the games at international break. I've never seen him do this with Saka, and Saka would play every game for us and every game for England and come straight back and is in training again. Nah, I don't know. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? But let's continue.
News, we saw Nkapie out there with the rest of the guys.
Yeah, he will be trained today again with us, and if everything is right, he will be available as well.
Chance for him now to really get some minutes into his legs and become a big part of the group.
Yeah, we really want that. He's a player that that is going to help us a lot. He's going to bring something different to the team, and yeah, we need to get him going, get to the speed that necessary to compete at this level, and gradually get into where we want.
Sorry, just two more before we move on. Noni, getting close?
Getting closer as well. He's going to start very soon to start to do some running and stuff, and again, let's see how that reacts.
And how's Kai? Because we know he's surprised.
So Nani's on his way back. Nkapie is back. Ben White is on the way back. Okay. Let's continue. Everything seems gravy, yeah? Okay, we'll see.
Before about how quickly he can recover from a major injury. Can we expect any similar surprise this time?
Again, very difficult. There's still a lot to do in his rehab. He's really pushing it. We know Kai, and that's why we love him so much. But we have to wait and see. I think we are doing a really good work with him again. He wants to break every timeline, I'm sure. But as well, we have to protect him and make sure that when he comes back, he's come back for the long term.
Also, Kai wants to break the timeline. Somehow I feel like you're the one that's trying to break the timeline. And the amount of time he keeps talking about, oh, Kai, the way he's training, the way, he's a monster, his fitness, the way he's going to come back. I don't know. You're talking about, it's funny how he just said with Kai, he wants to come back early, but we're trying to protect him. Did you try and protect Odegaard when he got 2 injuries? Did you try and protect Timber when he was injured and you kept him on? Did you try and protect Partey when he was injured and you pushed him back onto the field? Yeah, I'm saying, have you tried to protect Saka in terms of the amount of games and the way you've burnt him out for him to then get injured? Like, did you try and protect Declan Rice? Like, I don't believe this guy, bro. I don't believe this guy. There's so many examples here, and then all of a sudden you're saying, "Oh, we have to protect the player." You've played players injured. You've played Ben White injured. You've played players injured. So I'm sorry, why I'm very skeptical of the way you're talking about. You're not going to rush Kai Havertz back. As soon as you get the opportunity, I can see this guy rushing him back, especially with the form of Gyökeres. I can see this guy. I can see this guy rushing him back. Since when have you protected players? What players have you protected through injury? Because I can't remember any. I really can't. So, yeah, I take it with a pinch of salt. Hopefully he has learned from the past. But there's so many examples of multiple players getting injured that could have been prevented, and you didn't prevent it. And now all of a sudden, I'm supposed to believe that you're. Oh no, we don't rush players back. You've continued players while they're playing a game. You've continued them to play on while they're limping, and now all of a sudden I'm supposed to believe that you've learned and you've changed and and it's different now. It's a different Mikel. All right then.
The international break, you went top of the table. And during the break, you've gone into the top 10, Mikel, of longest-serving Premier League managers. Another milestone. How do you feel about that?
Well, very privileged and grateful as always, and be present on the day because we know that our job is the only thing that requires.
You've only got another 60.
10th longest surviving manager. Very privileged. You should feel privileged. You should feel extremely privileged to get 6 years without winning shit at a massive club in England. You should, you shouldn't be here. You know you cannot make it. You know you cannot make it. Yeah, I'm saying 6 years, £1 billion. Yeah, you are fucking privileged. Very fucking privileged.
Years to go to overtake Arsenal.
Yeah, that's a long, long way.
Well,
Are
we've
they?
only got another 16 years to go to overtake Arsenal.
Yeah, that's a long, long way.
You got another 16 years to overtake Arsene Wenger. This dickhead. This waste man. You think this waste man is ever going to compete with Arsene Wenger? Oh my god. Man can't compete with him with player ID. Man can't compete with him with play style. Man can't compete with him in terms of trophies. Look at him with his veneers, bro. Look at him with his veneers looking like the Spanish Joker. Don't piss me off. Don't even piss me off. Do you know what I mean? About another 16 years to compete with Arsene Wenger. Shut the hell up, man. This guy, he ain't gonna last another year, bro. Look at him, he's looking stressed right now. He's looking stressed right now. Do you know what I mean? Flipping, look at him looking like the Spanish quagmire. Let's continue.
Well, it's a target. And a target, I guess, is to do Craven Cottage, a bogey team, I guess you could say, in recent years there. What you did at Newcastle, where you got a result after a couple of bad trips. The same, hopefully, you hope for at Craven Cottage also.
Yeah, that's a good example. What we did at Newcastle or West Ham as well, that in the last 2 seasons as well, we lost against them at home. So that's an opportunity tomorrow. We know that it's a really tough place to go, a very well coached team, and we're going to have to be against them at home. So that's an opportunity tomorrow. We know that it's a really tough place to go, a very well coached team, and we're going to have to be at our best tomorrow.
But keeping them out is obviously a big part of it, and you've done that well so far this season as a group. That's the best in all the top European leagues in terms of the number of goals you conceded in the first 10 games, all competitions, and the best ever of any Arsenal men's first team since Arsenal came into existence. 3 goals in 10 games.
Come on, we want to hear from Super Mick Arteta, man. You know what I mean? This guy's an absolute revolutionary manager, and you guys interrupted him. This guy's a visionary. This guy's a pioneer, leader. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and these ads are interrupting Super Mick. This is unacceptable. He's not going to like this. Do you know what I mean? It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
That's a platform to build performances and results, that's for sure. And we want to consistently be able to defend at that level. In order to do that is as well how well we attack and how committed everybody is to do what we have to do. And
let's just stop there. To defend the way we do is also the quality in how we attack. What's the quality in how we attack? Because you like to play 3DMs. You like to play Martinelli on the left. You like to not bring Gyökeres into the game or change stylistically to bring him into the game. Madueke on the right-hand side, no GA. Frustrating. When you put Trossard on the left, frustrating. So what is the attack that you're speaking about? We're still relying on set pieces to win us games. So the way that we attack, what are you talking about? In open play, there's no consistency by the way that we play. So if Arteta's words, he just said it. The way we defend consists on how we attack. If that is the case, then why are we not improving our attack in open play? Why do we still look all over the place? This guy just chat so much shit, bro. This guy just chat so much shit. That was there a little dig because people been saying that he's playing with a handbrake up. So then he's trying to say, well, the way we defend is the way that depending on how good we attack. See, we attack really well. That's why we defend really well. Shut up, man. Chatting rubbish, bro. You're chatting rubbish. Your team is still very highly reliant on set pieces and set pieces to score goals. And you're trying to make it seem like we're playing really good attacking football. No, we're not. No, we're not.
if we continue to that, it's going to give us a big chance to get what we want.
The way you are achieving those numbers, that must put confidence into the whole side, particularly that part of the pitch.
Yes, for sure, and as well, I think it tells about the organization of the team and the consistency that we are showing in many aspects. And the more we do those things in a lot of parameters throughout the season, and we establish ourselves in those categories at the highest level, and the bigger the chance will be to achieve what we want, for sure.
A couple more from me. I wanted to ask you about your
The numbers because of the organization of the team. The organization of the team. Is this guy taking the piss? Your organization of the team is playing Calafiori left back. This guy's rubbish, bro. Starting Trossard on the left wing. What are you talking about? Your midfield for most of the season, I know it's still early in the season, but your midfield for most of the season has been unbalanced. It's been disconnected. Your attack is not fluid. What organization of the team? We've looked all over the place. That performance from West Ham, yes, we got the points, but the performance was fucking dead. And the performance has been dead. We've been getting results with dead performances, with flat performances. What are you talking about? This guy, bro. Like, this guy, he's delusional, bro.
Your leadership group, you haven't actually said who's in it, but we kind of know that Bukayo tends to get the armband if he plays and marches out as he is. But there's also Declan, Gabriel, Julian Timber. Declan got the England armband, didn't he, this time? What does that say to you about the number of leaders you've got here at Arsenal?
Well, it makes me proud, not only here, but with the national team. And every time I talk to the national team coaches, the way they talk about our players and the roles that they've been given as well in the last few years as well, that tells you the leadership, the accountability, and how much they trust them. And yeah, Martin is out, but we have various kind of leaders in the team now that they have the ownership and accountability to deliver what is required. And Martin will continue to have a role, whether he's not playing, as well, to push and to support and keep the demands high in the team.
One American.
So we got the players, yeah? So you keep talking about the players having accountability. Your accountability will be in the end of the season, whether you develop, whether you deliver or not. That's where your accountability is going to be, yeah? There's no excuses. You've got various leaders in the squad. Cool. We should be winning the league then. We should be winning the league then, since everything's all gravy. And we've got the quality, we've got the players, we've got the leaders. Cool. I'm expecting a major honor, or I want you sacked.
Ownership group plays another American ownership group on Saturday, and again on Sunday. It's the Conkies versus the Cards. The Rams versus the Jaguars. Will you be watching? And I know you've got a good relationship with Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking days. Why are we talking about the LA Rams? What has that got to do with Arsenal's game tomorrow, bro? What has that got to do with Arsenal tomorrow? I couldn't give a donkey's ass about the LA Rams. Yeah? No offense to the LA Rams, but I just don't give a fuck about your team, bro. Like, I literally couldn't give a shit. I don't care about the result. I don't care about the stadium. I don't care about what the fuck is going. I don't give a shit. I don't. I'm an Arsenal supporter. Why are we talking about fucking LA Rams, bro? Why are we talking about LA Rams? This is some bullshit. Every single time they got to put in some irrelevant questions that mean nothing about nothing. It's a load of waffle just to waffle. This is ridiculous, bro. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let's continue, man. Let's continue.
Do you speak to each other? Can you learn from each other's sports, each other's tactics and styles?
I do, and Sean is someone that I admire a lot. Not only for what he's achieved as well, but
I don't care. I really don't care. This guy has told us he's learned from rugby, he's learned from Formula One, he's learned from flipping all this bullshit. I don't even care, man. I don't even care. I don't even care. Just get me over the line. We don't care where you learn what from what management. Just get over the line or get sacked.
And the only thing that we can do is to perform really well on Saturday and with the. I prefer to win every game, and the only thing that we can do is to perform really well on Saturday and win the game. As you said, it's super early. It's not the moment to start looking at that. It's more the moment now to look at performances, to look at ways that we can sustain certain things that we're doing and improve others, and that's the only way. And that increase the chances to win in matches when it comes to March and April to be in the best possible position. And then when you ask me that question, I will tell you, for sure, I want to be at the top.
And what is it that you have seen that has been positive from the opening 7 weeks so far?
A lot of things. They've been two very different blocks. In the second block, because of some issues that we had to increase our availability in the squad, and that was one of the main things to do. The impact.
We had to increase the availability in the squad. Arteta, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. You have various number 10s. Don't give us this bullshit about Odegaard being injured. You brought in Madueke. You decided to keep Trossard and Martinelli. Yeah, don't talk about availability. In one block, we had to look at the availability. In another block, we had to look at the players. And shut the fuck up, bro. Everyone is telling you have to win the league because you've got the players, you've got the squad, you've got the bench. I don't want to hear nothing about fucking blocks of availability. Shut the fuck up, bro. This guy thinks he's the GP about we ain't got a block of availability. I'm not hearing it. Already, the excuse is already pissing me off. Because he's already trying to paint we have to look at the availability. No, availability is not an excuse that you are afforded this season. We are not hearing none of your bullshit about you ain't got players. Defenders out, you've got other fucking defenders. You bought Kivior to sell him. You bought in Henkape, he's injured. Oh well, you've got flipping Calafiori. You ain't got Calafiori, you've got Lewis Skelly. We ain't hearing your bullshit. Zubamendi gets injured or is injured, you've got Norgard. You bought him in, you fucking use him. You've got you got Havertz out. You've got Moreno. You bought him as a DM. You've been playing him as a striker. We ain't hearing it. You made this team. You now manage this team. Don't you dare sit there and try to tell me about blocks of availability, bro. Blocks of availability. This guy thinks we're in Legoland. I'm not hearing about blocks of availability. Yeah, at least Lego blocks actually build to create something. You've created nothing but fucking failure. I don't want to hear nothing about no blocks of availability, bro. I'm knackered. He's starting to piss me off now. He's going to get real black in this bitch. Pissing me off with this bullshit about blocks of availability.
Like that anybody could have in the game, whether he was playing or finishing, or he wasn't even in the squad. I think we did that really, really well.
Look at this.
Or he wasn't in the game, whether he was playing or do. The impact that anybody could have in the game, whether he was playing or finishing, or he wasn't even in the squad. I think we did that really, really well. And then we have evolved a few things that we wanted to be more unpredictable.
What the fuck are you on about? Oh, if the guy was in the squad or not in the squad, but the guy that would come onto the pitch and then score and be available to do something. What the fuck are you chatting about right now? It's called using a squad, bitch. It's called using a fucking sub, bitch. What are you talking about? You are pissing me off. This guy thinks he's going to talk like, oh my God. Oh my God. We didn't have certain players and we've done really, really well. Really well. Really well. We look like dickheads against Liverpool. We look like dickheads against Man City. What are you talking about really well? When have we been really well? When have we been really well? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We was embarrassing against Atletico Bilbao until you make some fucking substitutions. What are you talking about? We was embarrassing against Man United in the first game. This guy's chatting about, bro. This guy's a spastic, bro. I swear down. No, I've had enough. I don't care about being nice to this guy. This guy's a dickhead, bro. I swear that I'd love to meet him and say, you're a dickhead, bro. You know what I'm saying? About we had to play the player that is not playing, play the other player that's playing, the player that's not playing. Maybe we can play the player. Shut up, man. This guy's an idiot. Talks in circles. You don't even make sense, bro. Fucking hell. Go get Bielsa's translator. Maybe he'll talk some sense.
To thread more the opposition, to be super consistent in all the defensive aspects of the game as well. And we've gone to a different level. And after that, in the next block, can we sustain a lot of those things and increase others? That's the objective.
Huh? You just said the start of the season, there's 2 blocks, but then you said the next block is going on to the next part of the season if we can sustain it. They just asked you at the start of the season, man's talking about blocks. This guy's a dickhead. This guy's a blockhead, bro. What are you talking about? oh, we defended really. All you ever talk about is we defend really well. That's all this guy chats about. We defend really well. Did we really defend really well against flipping Liverpool? Well, we conceded a free kick. Yeah, I'm saying. Did we concede? Did we defend really well? Yeah, against flipping Newcastle and flipping Man City. What are you talking about? This guy, bro. This guy's with the same old bullshit, bro. We defend really well. We know we got a good defense, and what's that good defense got us? Second. Bro, this guy. Just continue. Just continue.
The international break, as well as having a bit of downtime, you were watching some of your players who had great impact for their respective nations. Martinelli, I wanted to ask you about. He's only had 2 starts in the Premier League this season. Scored for Brazil during the break. How much pressure is he putting on you to maybe be starting in that left wing position tomorrow even?
He's doing what we expect from everybody to do. It's when he's got the minutes, the opportunity to deliver and to impact the game and especially the results. And then his attitude overall, his behavior, the way he trains, the way he carries himself, his willingness to learn constantly. There are many examples throughout the team, but very pleased to see Gavi going to the national team again and scoring and performing well. That's all good signs because when they come back, the spirit is good, their confidence is good, so everything is easier.
Cool. So if it's about consistency and players playing well, how come when Ethan plays well, you drop him? How come when Dalman plays well, you drop him? Why didn't you make the most out of that momentum then? If it's players are coming back and they're confident and it's great and this and that. This is exactly what I've been calling this guy out about. Yeah, I'm saying Moreno's got momentum. He should be starting against Fulham. Gyökeres should be benched. He's been atrocious. Let's just continue with the same energy. I'm expecting Eze to start. So let's start rewarding then and playing players that are confident through playing well. Wow. Super Mick. It's taken him 6 years to understand that concept. Whatever.
Thank you.
Guys, we'll try to get to everyone. There's quite a lot of people here today, so we can keep it to a couple each. So, Alex from the BBC.
Hi, Nico.
Hi.
Declan Rice said on England's duty that you slightly changed his role this season, giving him some more freedom. Can you speak to us about how that change has been and how happy you are, how he's partnered up with Martin?
Great coffee is up to you. Leave pay.
Oh, you man are disrupting Super Mick, man. It's not gonna like this. It's not gonna like this. It's not gonna like this. Let's go.
Yeah, I think he's adapting to the qualities that we have, and as well certain chemistries, a certain relationship that you notice, and with 8 new players in the squad, different things emerge, and just trying to maximize his qualities in relation to others to give the team the best capacity to perform.
And before the international break, it was a bit of a tough time for Victor Gyökeres. Hadn't scored in 6 games. I know you're appreciative of the work that he was doing for his teammates. He didn't score for Sweden in the 2 matches. Do you have to pick him up at this point to lift his confidence, or do you think he'll be okay?
Yeah, but I mean, he brings so much to the team. And watching the games back, I'm very pleased with what he's giving to the team. I told him before the first meeting, I said, the 9 that I want is a 9 that when he doesn't score for 6 or 8 games, he can handle that. If not, you have to go somewhere else because the pressure is gone, the expectation is going to be there. So if you put the number 9 shirt for Arsenal, you have to be able to say, okay, 6 games, don't score. Am I a different player? I start to act in a different way. I want much more of the same of what he's doing. And yeah, once we have those opportunities, put them. I'm sure it's going to happen.
Right. So you like what Gyökeres is doing? So I'm expecting a team that's going to be creating. It's going to find Gyökeres at the Fulham game. That is going to release him the ball faster. That's going to play some attacking football to create opportunities. And that's going to get him involved in the game since you love so much what Gyökeres does and brings to the game and his qualities. And, you know, cool. I want to see that reflected on the pitch. I want to see that reflected in the team. I want to see that reflected on the lineup and our tactics to the game. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. If you love the player so much as you say, that's what I expect. Let's see if you do that. Because what you say and what you do, a lot of times are 2 different things. Let's continue.
Hi, Miguel. It was pointed out to me the other day that you have as many senior left-footed outfield players as right-footed outfield players. If they were to play each other, who do you think would win?
What kind of pitch? What size of pitch?
Oh, this is so fucking retarded. This is so fucking retarded. Oh, I see that you've got so many left-footed players as right-footed players. Who gives a shit? This is irrelevant. I swear down, the English media are the biggest retards I suffer. The majority of them are just they are so stupid, bro. What? Who gives a fuck, bro? What kind of question is this? And he's like, how big is the pitch, guys? How big is the pitch? Is it big? Is it long? How big is the rabbit fist, guys? How long, guys? Please stretch it, guys. Stretch it like a slinky, guys. Like a slinky, bro. This is. That's why you man ain't respected on the international. I swear down. When it's nations, when the nations are playing, you man ain't respected like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the dickheads, dumb shit like this. So you man don't get respected, bro, because of dumb shit like this, bro. And look how happy he is. These are the retarded. Look at this, the stupid questions. Look at his face. Look how happy he is right now. Look at him. Look at him, bro. Fucking hell, he's so excited about questions like this, bro. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Oh my god. We've got so many left-footed players and right-footed players. How big is the pitch, guys? Hilarious, guys. Fucking hell.
You got 10 of each, so 11 aside.
11 aside, I don't know. It's good. It's a really good balance. It's a very rare thing to have, and we have thought about it a lot. But it is a coincidence, certain things, because, for example, our 3 academy graduates, the 3 of them are left-footed. That's quite rare already. I have 3 sons, 2 of them are left-footed. Quite rare as well, but yeah.
What? How did you... Oh, this guy is such a narcissist. How did you add, the 3 academy graduates, Diamond, Ethan, and Skent, bro? And you start talking about your sons. You start talking about your sons. Oh, my sons as well. My sons as well are left-footed. Like, my sons, which is rare. Both of them left-footed, rare, bro. Fucking hell, like this guy, bro. This guy has the ego of Cristiano Ronaldo with none of the accolades, none of the trophies, none of the longevity. Do you know what I'm saying? None of what makes Ronaldo apart from his ego. If Ronaldo was a failure, he'd be Mikel Arteta. This is what this guy is. The ego of this guy is up there with Ronaldo. At least Ronaldo's ego is based on achieving and being one of the greatest players to ever play the sport and one of the most decorated players of all time. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy is that ego, but in somebody that has done nothing. Has done nothing. Is an absolute nobody. The only achievement he's had is getting a job he's not been qualified to have. I'm telling you right now, as soon as he doesn't represent this club, this guy is going to the managerial pits of hell, bro. The managerial pits of hell. What are you talking? We are talking about the club, and you're talking about my sons. So I don't want to say nothing about his sons here, but don't insert your sons when we're talking about Arsenal. Yeah. Like, what is this guy? This guy, bro. This guy. Oh, here's a picture with me with Ronaldinho. Here's a picture with me in La Masia. Oh, here's a picture with me with Pep. Oh, here's a picture with me. My sons are special. They're left-footed. Always trying to insert yourself, bro. Always trying to insert yourself around greatness. You're never great, but you always want to be always the guy next to the guy. That's what this guy is. He's the guy next to the guy. You're not that guy, but you're the guy next to the guy. This guy's an embarrassment, bro. Fucking hell. Everything. Honestly, let's continue.
They are beautiful to watch, that's certain, and they give you something different.
We mentioned the round.
your sons are beautiful to watch and then give you something different. We're not talking about your sons. We are talking about the club. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, his sons will be playing. Nepotism, bro. His sons will be playing for the club soon. Watch. Of course they will. Of course they will. He's probably got something in the contract or something. You know what I'm saying? They may not even be that great. Look, I don't know. I never seen his sons play yet, but I bet you any money, nepotism, they'll get straight in. They'll get straight in. Even if they're shit, they'll get straight in. It's Mikel's son. They get straight in. You know this favoritism bullshit. But they're dead. And then some poor black kid, yeah, that comes from nothing, that is an absolute baller, will have to. Sorry, we can't give it to you, bro. We have to get super mix kids in. You know, they got to go. They got to get the chance first because you know who their dad is. You know what I'm saying? Not the talent. You know who their dad is. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's probably how it'd play out. Trust me, just because it's his son. It's all bullshit, man. This whole thing's a fugazi, bro.
Obviously here, we've also seen the Barcelona and Villarreal going to Miami to
Yeah.
play La Liga again. Remember Josh speaking at a fans forum a few years ago saying he would guarantee that Arsenal would never play a home game away from North London. Do you see that as Arsenal's future, never playing a competitive home game away from the Emirates?
I don't decide that, so for me to say never, I don't want to use that word. Let's see. There are the people who have to decide it. If you tell me what would you like or what you prefer with the schedule that we have, let's play as many games as possible in London, please.
Simon Standard.
Okay, just on Victor.
Yeah.
You talk about his sort of mentality. Is that something when you're scouting a player that you can find out about, and how did you go about that with Victor to know he was someone who could handle the pressure?
Okay, now even Premier Inn's had enough to like flipping. This is boring. This is so boring. You know what I mean? It's so boring. All the idiotic questions. He always bounces up. All of a sudden, he's got bare energy for the idiotic questions. With the hard questions, start getting screw face. Start going all screw face all of a sudden. Man sitting there like, I don't want to eat the veg. Don't want to answer them. Do you remember when he said he doesn't have time to answer the questions about the squad? I don't have time to answer the questions. Or you don't hear him say that when it was about left-footed players, right-footed players. What is now you got time. What happened to I don't have time to answer these questions. Yeah. See, I ain't got that energy right now because the game ain't been played. He ain't taking it out. He ain't getting asked hard questions. All of a sudden, you don't hear him once say, I don't have time to answer these questions. This guy's a waste man. This guy's an absolute waste man.
Going back in his history as well with Victor, it's a very different one. The beginning and when he wasn't even playing much, and then how he evolved his career. Then in the last year, very difficult to find a gap of that because I think he scored in every single match almost. But just preparing something, the context is going to change. It's part of football. You see the history of the number nines. You're going to have moments like that, hopefully it's through playing, not that you don't even have the option to play and you are injured. So his robustness is something really good. I'm really happy with him, full confidence. And when you look at him every single day, how much he wants it, that's exactly what you expect.
And obviously on the outside, when you judge a striker, everyone looks at the goals. But when you judge Victor's performance, do you look at different things?
Well, the first thing is that's going to give you something extra. Victor adds so many things that probably are not that noticeable, but as well it creates environment and space and solutions to a lot of the players around him. And with the talent that we have in the team, I'm sure that everybody, him included, will benefit from that.
Okay. Well, he's speaking very highly of Victor Gyökeres. Let's just see what he actually does, bro. Because let's just see. I like Victor Gyökeres as a striker. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, bro. We'll see how you actually embed him into the team and what you do with Victor. Because at the moment, I can see why Victor is frustrated. And I don't think your tactics nor the way that you keep shifting the midfield and stuff is really helping. But let's continue.
You mentioned the second block of games earlier, and I think in that block you used a few players quite differently. So Bukayo played off the left quite a few times, and Martinelli off the right, and there are a few different combinations going on. So I was just wondering what your thinking was with that, and if you were happy with what you saw in those kind of instances.
Yeah, I think having that unpredictability and that flexibility, I think it can add a lot of value. It's true that you need certain consistency as well in certain positions, and not all the players are that naturally confident or comfortable to adapt to a different position, but some of them they did, and they did really well. It's just finding when is the right moment, the right timing in the game to make those changes, and then it has to work.
Is that something?
So man just agreed that not all the players are comfortable playing out of position. So why do you do it then? Do you know what I'm saying? And then he's like, oh, but it depends of the timing in the game for those players to perform there. But if you know a player can't perform in a certain position, why play them in the out of position? Yeah, I'm saying that I don't get this guy. This guy keeps talking about unpredictability and flexibility, but you've been doing this unpredictability and flexibility for time. We now have multiple players for the same position. Why not just use that? Why not just go with that? Why is it you need to play players out of position? You don't need to play players out of position. If Odegaard's out, you don't need the solutions there. You don't need to play players out of position. Why do you need to do that? When as your DM in Moreno in the number 10, when's that worked? It hasn't worked. There was no need. It was it wasn't something that you had to do, and you had no option. You have number 10s there. This is what I don't understand about this guy. You buy players for different for certain positions, and then when those players are available to play, if the other player is not available, you'd rather play someone from a completely different position in that position when there's options for number 10s or for a left winger or whatever the case may be. I don't. This guy's he overcomplicates and over tries to make it seem like, oh yeah, it's so mysterious and everyone has to be ready. No, players don't have to be playing out of position. Players can play in their natural position. He just wants to overthink it, and most of the time it don't work. Most of the time it don't work. This guy just tries to do too much. He tried too hard to be different. He tries way too hard.
You've wanted to do for a while in terms of that kind of experiment, and what's made you, I guess, confident enough to do it at this point?
When you feel it, you have to feel it, and now they are ready to do, because as well, different positions have different requirements, physically, emotionally, in relation to the game.
Different positions have different requirements, physically, emotionally. And the fact that you're saying that different positions require different qualities. What quality does Moreno have to play in the 10? What quality does Martinelli have to play on as a left winger? What quality does Calafiori have to play as a left back? Make this stuff make sense. It doesn't make sense. But this is what I mean. Like you do things and then you're like, oh well, the quality of the position and what the requirement of the position. Like I don't get it. What quality does a midfield of 3 defensive midfielders have in terms of attacking and creating opportunities? What quality do they have of creating anything for the striker that you love so much, Victor Gyökeres? This is where you just sound stupid. It doesn't even logically make sense. No ball carriers, no good. I don't get it, bro. But the position, we have to make sure that the player has the physicality and and is there physically and emotionally. This, bro, I'm telling you, bro. This is I don't know. I think eventually he's going to take the players to a birthing pool and say, how do you feel emotionally, guys? Let's see some childbirth, guys, and everybody can be connected emotionally and physically and emotionally. And we can see, I don't know, because everything seems to be emotion, bro. Hormones, emotions. I don't get this guy, bro. This guy, we are going nowhere with this guy, bro. We are going nowhere with this guy, bro. We are going nowhere with this guy. I'm telling you, I don't trust this guy at all. I do not trust this guy.
You change a player 2 or 3 times in a position in a game. That means that he needs to fulfill 3 roles in all the aspects of the game. That's a lot of information to process to a player, and some players are more confident and more comfortable than others to do that.
James, CBS.
Why would a player need to play 3 different positions within a game? What are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I swear down, yeah. I'm not even, I swear that I ain't even got the patience to get onto this guy. Why does a player need to play 3 different positions in one game? Why? Why? You have substitutions. You have substitutions. Why does he need to play 3 different positions, bro? Why does a player need to play 3 different... Bro, I swear down, bro. I swear to God, this guy is so stupid. If I have a left back, I don't need him playing 3 different positions, bro. All I need him doing is defending well, bro. I don't need him to play. I don't need him to play as a 8. I don't need him to then go from an 8 to a left winger and then go from a striker. I don't need him to be playing. Just can he do his job, please? Can we do that? Can we try to not just be too smart about it? Can we do that? But this guy wants to play a left back that then doesn't just play left back, can play as an 8 or a 6, then can go to playing a flipping maybe as a 10 or a left winger, and then go back to left back. And this is why we get opened up on the left hand side. Because of nonsense like this. Can a player play 3 different positions? Whatever, man.
Hi, Mikel. You mentioned Piero bringing something new to.
It's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. I'm telling you, this guy, it's taking us nowhere.
What you're looking forward to seeing from him?
Well, what you're going to see is its aggression, its determination. He's a player that goes full gas to every single action, especially in defending. And with the ball, whether he plays a left centre back or a full back, player that it's very clean on the ball. Again, that it's very someone that really wants to penetrate, whether it's with the ball, his positioning, and it will bring a different character and emotion to the team.
Simon mentioned there about sort of getting a scouting sense of the person as well as the player, and obviously with Piero you have quite a good friend who knows him quite well in Xabi Alonso. What was the sort of did you speak to Xabi about it?
Yes, I did. Yes, for sure, I had to. I mean, someone like him that I know so well, trust him, and had him for a few years. It's a very, very valuable information to have. He was super complimentary of him.
Here we go. Oh, guys, you know, my good friend Xavi Alonso. Yeah, I know him so well. We go way back. We used to have ham sandwiches together. No one gives a shit, bro. No one gives a shit. You're always talking about people that were just hella more successful than you. You always seem to just be that little groupie, bro. This guy is the groupie of footballers, bro. He's the groupie. Guys, my time with Xavi, very good, guys, very good. And my time with the Iniesta and bro, these men ain't inviting you out for lunch, bro. When you see them old pictures, you know what I'm saying? Rivaldo, Ronaldo, do you know what I'm saying? All them old ballers and that. You ain't in the pictures, bro. You ain't in the pictures. You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answer, man. You're always there, like, yeah, I'm saying, this guy reminds me, this guy is a Spanish Selena Powell. It's a Selena Powell, that video vixen, that the hoochie, you know what I'm saying? That one that slept with all the rappers. You know what I'm saying? This is what this guy, oh yeah, I know this guy, I know that guy. Yeah. That's who this guy is. I know this, I know that. Yeah. Selena Powell, bro. This guy is definitely the Selena Powell of these managers. You know what I'm saying? Big up Lee for the raid, man. Big up to my guy Lee, man.
For many different reasons, and it was good to confirm what I saw and some of the things that obviously you learn from that conversation that probably you weren't very aware of.
Harry, BBC Radio.
Mikel, it was mentioned a little bit earlier on that Fulham have been a bit of a bogey team recently, particularly at Craven Cottage. How much does that kind of play into your preparation for a game like this? And if it does, is there something specific that you do differently when you come up against a side that maybe in the past you've struggled against?
Well, you always learn from that. It's true that at the end they will have certain new players, the state of the teams and where we are. It is different to last season as well. And then the game, the context of the game changed, especially last year, immediately when we are in total control of the game and in one moment we concede the goal. And then it's a different game to be played. But we'll learn from it. Obviously, we want to make it different, especially the results that we had in the last few years, and do our best to achieve it.
And Mikel Merino was in good goal scoring form again in midweek for Spain. Is that something that you would say he's added to his game a little bit more since arriving at Arsenal? Do you take some credit for his development in the final third?
I think the credit is with him because he had those qualities. I think obviously positioning players and insisting in certain qualities that can really impact and maximize the resources of the team. It's something that we made him aware, basically, and then as well his mindset. I mean, his play as a right attacking midfielder, left attacking midfielder in different roles as well, and then as a 9. And then he has that. He always had that intuition, that quality to finish action, especially one touch inside the box, and now he's doing it very regularly, and I think he's enjoying it.
Okay, we've got Charlie here.
I see you smirking. I don't know what the qualities are of Madueke that you brought to the team or Norgard. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the qualities are of Calafiori, but you continue. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Lee for the raid as well. This is almost over. Let's just finish this. I just want this to be over.
Then we'll do the last couple in the as live. So over to Charlie.
You mentioned Sean Surveyor. Is there anything else that you've learned from other coaches in other sports?
Yes, a lot of things from handball, from rugby, from tennis, from ice hockey. It's a lot.
Wow, you've learned a lot, Mikel. I think you should go try out on those sports. Maybe you might hit it lucky, bro. Ice hockey, tennis, golf. You know what I mean? Maybe you should go over there, bro. Maybe you should try it out over there. I know they asked you about the LA Rams. Maybe go try it out over there. Maybe that's better for you. You know what I'm saying? Just leave my club because I know you ain't gonna bring us no major success. So please, just go over there. Just try it out. Try it out. I don't want to hear about this journey about my days. I've learned so much from ice hockey and go do some ice hockey, bro. Go hit up Igal. Igal knows about ice hockey. Go chat to them man there. Igal, do you want to know something? You can have Igal as your assistant coach. You can ask him. Igal, do you want to know something? Do you want to know something? And he can just tell you, do you want to know something 1,000 times on the sideline, bro? Doing the ice hockey thing. Do you know what I'm saying? AirPod Igal, you know what I'm saying? Both of you together, ever and ever. Rick and Morty, Igal and Mickey, forever and ever. You guys can do all of that. Leave Arsenal Football Club, please. Do you know what I'm saying? Go do all of that. Go do all of that. Let's continue.
It's and not only from the sport, but the sport played in different countries. So it's not the same rugby here that rugby in Australia. And it's something that fascinates me. It's not only about the sport, it's about the culture, about managing, about managers that they've been in the job for 1 season or 13 seasons. It's a completely different job. So it's always that willingness. I mean,
manager that's been in the job for 1 season or 13 seasons, it's a completely different job. It's not a different job. You're there to manage a squad to win trophies. It's not a different squad, Mikel. I know you get confused because over here at Arsenal, there's a culture of celebrating failure. It's become unfortunately a new generation Arsenal thing. But let me tell you something. It's not a fucking different job, bruv. Yeah? It's about winning. It's about winning. I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's so stupid. Anyway, let's continue.
And to learn, that curiosity to learn is always there.
And with the NFL,
Curiosity.
For the owners of both teams taking interest in both games, how important is your relationship with the ownership in achieving our goals?
Well, very much, because at the end we have to share their vision and especially their ambition. And ambition is very clear. We were here to win major trophies, and every sign that they are giving us, every conversation, that's the main topic. And then
let's stop that right there. The ambition of the Cronkies, us and the Cronkies, is to win major trophies, and all our conversations is that to win major honors. Okay. God willing, these man told him this season if he does not win a major honor, he is fucking gone. God willing. Do you know what I'm saying? God willing. Maybe that's why he said that, because he doesn't like to talk about major honors. He doesn't like to talk about trophies. Do you know what I'm saying? And look at him looking down at the sky. Looking down at the floor. He's so sad. Oh, little Mickey. I can't wait to see you sacked, bro. I can't wait for you to get the fuck out, bro. Let's continue.
They are incredibly experienced in a sport. They win it almost everything, and what we want to do is do it here now. Hi.
Just to go back to Martin Odegaard, can I just ask how he is mentally? Because he's had to deal with a hell of a lot already this season.
How's Martin Odegaard done mentally? Oh my God, man. I swear down the amount of times these men are speaking about mentally and emotionally and fucking. If Martin Odegaard, if he can't do it, someone, I beg you, someone. I don't know how Martin Odegaard can afford it at this time when he's on 250,000 a week, but can somebody send him the details to better help? I am sick and tired of players that do not deliver, talking about mental health and emotions. If you are emotionally irregulated, go to where you holler at the trans girls. You know what I'm saying? Holler at the trans girls. Go get yourself an estrogen shot. Go get yourself some flipping Tampax compacts. Make sure you do what you got to do. I am tired of the emotion. Oh, but what about the emotion or the emotional side? This and that, bro. You earn enough fucking money to get yourself sorted out. He's got injured. Loads of players get injured. Yeah. Can we stop with this? Oh, I want to hear with the emotional side. Like he's the only player in the history of football that's ever got injured and has to come back again, back from another injury. I beg you, I am sick to death of it. The club have people to look out for flipping. Yeah, I'm saying for people that flipping that deal with all of that. We don't need to keep doing this. Oh, how is his emotions and how is he? Is he breastfeeding at the moment? Maybe he's not breastfeeding. Oh, maybe we can get a breast pump. And then maybe we can get a little rocking chair at the moment. He's really emotional. Maybe we can get him up for a spa day and a bottomless brunch because maybe he needs to have you know what I'm saying, some prawn sandwiches and a girl's night out. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? What are we doing? Shut the fuck up with the emotional, all this bullshit talk. I am done with hearing this shit, bro. It's fucking. I'm tired. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. Every day crying. Every day crying. Every day. I swear down. It's a professional game here at Arsenal. Every day they cry. Every day they cry. You know what I'm saying? Fucking hell.
I think he's in a really good place. Obviously disappointed how it happened. The good thing is that he does everything that he possibly can to prevent injuries. The injuries that he had, they are very, very difficult to prevent. So that's something that you wait off yourself, and that's it. And then he cannot afford to be in a different mindset. He's the captain. He needs to drive the standard. He needs to be the example. He needs to bring that energy next to that. So
that's all calm, but that applies to you. You're the manager. He's the captain. He's the captain. He has to bring. What the fuck are you bringing? You're the manager. You're supposed to bring trophies. You know what I'm saying? Fucking hell. Absolute joker.
That's it. When you don't have an option, you are a dad. You have to look after your kids. You have to be there. You are good. You are tired. You don't. You have to be there. That's his responsibility in the team.
And, I mean, you never want to be out without your captain, obviously, but with the squad building you've done over the summer, you must feel in a better place to be able to deal with it.
Yes, for sure. But that doesn't mean that Martin is a capital player for us. It's a very, very, very important for us. We haven't had it almost since the start of the season, like other players, unfortunately. But we are coping because we have strengthened the squad, because we have played with other qualities that they are still performing really well, and that's what we have to do. But make sure that we have him back, because we will be a better team.
Okay, and Phil, BA?
Hi.
Since the last round of fixtures, Arsenal have now been installed as the favourites by the bookmakers to win the Premier League. Do you think that's an accurate representation of how things stand at the moment?
I don't know. Then we have to ask ourselves how accurate it was, the one 4 weeks ago or 8 weeks ago. So we don't know. I'm sure a result or two would change that in an even better percentage for us, or worse, depending on what happens. Let's focus on what we can control.
Let's focus on what we can control. Shut up, man. You do have favorites. You do have fucking favorites. And when all your favorites are back, we'll see. We'll see if they miss any games. Anyway. Back at Mumsy's yard. Back in Northwest. Back in Northwest. Today was crazy. Yeah. When I was driving back here from my previous place, I was driving back down here. I was playing some like Dominican music here in the whip. Blazing my tunes, some Dominican music, and then some guy just pulled up like was at some like them traffic lights for roadworks. And instead of waiting, he just come beside me and he was like, "¿Qué lo que, manito? ¿Qué pasó contigo, tigre?" And I'm just like, "¿Qué lo que?" You know what I'm saying? And then I start speaking to his Spanish or whatever, and he was like, "Oh, I like this music." I'm like, "You don't look Dominican. You look Pakistani." I was like, "Okay, whatever." I said, "Whatever." So I pulled up. I was like, "Yo, what are you saying?" He's there with his boy. I was like, "Yeah, I mean, you're doing all this drama and that." You know what I'm saying? Doing all this drama and that. So I'm just like, I was like, "Yo, what are you saying?" He's like, "Oh," he's speaking to me in Spanish. Yeah. So I was speaking to him. He's like, "I'm from Miami." Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. He goes, "Yo, bro, I got this iPhone." I said, "The iPhone?" And he's like, "Oh, do you want it?" I said, "No." He goes, "Wait, just let me." I'm like, "No, I don't want no flipping iPhone, bro." He's like, "No." I was like, "Listen, I don't want your iPhone." He goes, "Oh, listen, I got my bank card ain't working. Look." And he tries to show me his app on his phone. My bank card ain't working. My petrol's on red. I swear down, this happened today, yeah? My petrol's on red. I got an iPhone. And he goes, "Oh, could you give me some money to pay for my petrol?" I said, "What?" He's like, "Oh, could you give me some?" I said, "Bro, you got a Gucci belt on. Your boy over here," I'm looking at him, he had a pot belly. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, he don't speak English. He's from Dubai." I said, "He's from Dubai." He's like, "Yeah, he's from Dubai. He don't speak English." I'm like, first of all, your man, I'm thinking, this pot belly Bav's brother, yeah, this guy, that costs money to have a pot belly like that. You know what I'm saying? And I said, and he's like, yeah. He goes, "Oh, could you just pay for the petrol?" I was like, "What? No, I don't know you." And he's like, no. And he's like, "Oh, I'll give you this ring." And his boy had some ring on, yeah. And he's like, "Look, you can have that. Look, you can tell it's real." I'm thinking, these man think I'm dumb, you know. I said, "These man think I'm dumb, innit?" So I said, "Yeah, let's play the game, innit? Let's play the game. Triple H, time to play the game, innit?" He's like, yeah. He goes, I said, "Wait, hold on. So let me get this straight. You're telling me you've come from Miami. Do you know what I'm saying? You've come from Miami. You've got a Gucci belt. You're suited and booted, but you ain't got no other form of no other cards. You only got your card on your phone. Yeah, that ain't sounding right. First of all, then you're telling me, yeah, that your boy doesn't have any bank cards, but he's from Dubai, but he's got no cards, nothing. None of you got cash, and none of you got cards. So you know what I did? He was in a BMW, some old BMW, yeah, some old like saloon kind of like old BMW in it. So I was like, cool, because we're in my ends at this moment, yeah. We're back in Harrow, so I'm like, I know all the roads. You know what I'm saying? I said, cool. I said, "Yo, follow me," yeah. I said, "Yo, follow me." I got into the car, yeah, and then I start driving normal, innit? Yeah. We drive. I lose him down this road, yeah. I just go boom, yeah, and I sped, yeah, boom, yeah. Lost this guy, bust a left, yeah. Then I overtook some flipping van, overtook the van, took another left, went further down, took another left, took a right, took a left, went down to the roundabout, took a right, went all the way down to I can't remember what bit is it. It's like the back part of Harrow. Zoomed all the way down, bro. Lost him, bruv. Lost him. Do you know what I'm saying? Lost him. He didn't know what he didn't know what he was expecting, because he thought, yeah, I'm gonna drive slow. Yeah. Let's go down to the petrol station. I'm thinking, this is my ends, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This is my ends. I said, nah, you ain't catching me. And this car off the mark, yeah, it's fast. It's faster than what it looks as well. So I was like, I just put my foot down, bro. Lost these man. You know what I'm saying? Lost these man. And then the funny thing is, yeah, then I lost them. Then I went down to flipping to the pet because I needed petrol, innit? I actually needed petrol as well. Like my petrol was low, innit? So I went past. I was gonna go to the petrol station. Yeah. As soon as I was gonna pull in, I see these guys filling up. So, bro, I said, as soon as I was gonna pull in, I see these guys pulling up, bro. I do the biggest U-turn, yeah. I was like, nah. These men are gonna be thinking, nah. I said, I'll get petrol later. Literally, I bust, cut from there, went to another petrol station, all the way the other side, going towards flipping in Edgware, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, bro, I got a McDonald's and I got my petrol, bro, and I was calm. I lost these brothers. You know what I'm saying? Lost these, man. This guy tried it, bro. This guy tried it, bro. But yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work. Man thinks he can finesse me. I'm African. You ain't finessing me, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes it's better to say, yeah, then cut. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they just want to keep doing all of that. Yeah, forget all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know the vibes, man. You know the vibes, bro. Exactly. I was Harrow, Wildstone, back towards flipping, you know what I mean? All the way down to Edgware, but these men ain't catching me. This is my playground, baby. It's my playground. You know what I'm saying? Northwest. It ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. These man, yo, mods, get onto it. Like I'm having to do it all, bro. Like big up AJ. Like mods, come on. Everyone knows North. Can I be a mod? Can I be a mod? Can I be a mod? And then you get mod privileges. You man don't do your job. This why I ain't been giving out no more mods, bro. People ain't on their job. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Come on, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You know when you know how this. Listen, this guy tried it, bro. This guy tried it, bro. This guy tried it. I can't even lie. This guy tried it. But it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. But yeah, like I said, that was just fucking. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was just playing my bachata trying to go home, bro. Like these man just doing this extra stuff. It's like, bro, I'm literally just trying to go home, bro. I'm not even in the mood for this. I literally had this gaming laptop in the back, and I had the TV that I now given to my mum. I literally, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I literally was like, had the TV in the back and I had the chair in the back, and I was just like, what's going on? But yeah. But yeah, they must have got pissed off, bro. They must have thought, rah, we thought we got him, bro. We thought we got this guy. You know what I'm saying? With the, oh, que lo que. I'm like, bro, I ain't even Dominican, bro. I ain't even Dominican, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you could do the que lo que 1,000 times, bro. That don't mean you know me, and that don't mean I'm Dominican, because I ain't Dominican. So yeah, that guy, I don't know. I don't know where he I don't know where he learned Spanish, but he's definitely a fraudster. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about these Miami, man, but all I know is that they don't ask me for shit, bro. The way I bust around the corner, the way I bust around the corner, yeah, just put the car in sport. Boom. Blew out of there. Got the fuck out of there, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I was worried as well, they was going to follow me to my mum's, innit? And then it's going to have to start getting physical, because you ain't following me to my mum's yard, innit? I'm en route to my mum's yard. And there's two of you. Yeah. Then I'm going to have to start, yeah, I'm saying. Then I'm going to have to start, then it's going to start getting, you know what I mean? Because now you're violating. Now this is harassment, you know what I'm saying? So I had to lose these, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it is where it is, bro. It is where it is. But I need to get some sleep, man. I need to get some sleep, bro. I need to get some sleep, bruv. You know what I mean? I need to get some sleep. Let me see that, right. There we go. Some idiot in the chat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we had to get the burners on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was in the car. My uncle had this kitted out Golf, and he's like, "Yo, Tio, rip the e-brake, rip the e-brake." They're like, "What the fuck?" I think this guy saw your Need for Speed, like the e-brake or something. My uncle's like, "What the fuck you chatting about?" He's like, "Rip the e-brake." Oh, that shit would live with me forever. That shit was funny when that happened, bro. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean, it's crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, man, I am absolutely shattered, bro. Absolutely shattered. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day, man. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow's gonna be a long day. I was thinking, I don't know if I do videos after about the Chelsea 12:30. Chelsea Forest 12:30, then the Man City game, and then the Arsenal game. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. We will see. But yeah, we will see. Busy day tomorrow. Very busy day. But yeah. So I need to sleep, man, because I wanna catch that Chelsea game 12:30. I wanna catch that game. I wanna catch that game. I don't understand people that make these fake accounts just to spam. Like, what's the point? It's actually so pathetic, bro. Like, you're actually mad pathetic, bro. Just to spam. What's the point? Do you know what I mean? Some people are just fucking losers, man. They're actual losers. Why do you wanna keep spamming? I even a channel I don't like, I couldn't be asked to be spamming that. Well, for what? Oh, he and spamming he. That fucking bro, I don't know, bro. Go get some gal or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Either go get your money up or go get some gal. One or the other. To be spamming, I don't know what you're doing, bro. Definitely doing nothing with your life. You ain't getting no money and you ain't getting no gal. One or the other. Must be some lonely life because I don't understand it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because you threaten the narrative. It's like, what's the point? Some people on the internet, I just think about them. I'm like, what's your life? Like, I don't care. But then just for the split second, I'm like, what's your life like? It must be fucking hella retards around you. Like, what? Like, why? Like, that actually gets you excited. Fucking hell. Nah, you know what? These days, you can't even say the kids, bro. Look how many top gooners here are not even kids. They're actual grown men, bro. They're not even kids, bro. I can't even blame it on the kids no more. Too many grown men moving like dickheads, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up AJ. Nah, you're doing your thing, man. Big up AJ every single time, bro. I saw it. Big up AJ. Do you know what I mean? I can't even put it. We can't even put it in the kids on them anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? The kids, I get it to a certain degree, but do you know what I mean? I know they're still kids, but this channel ain't for kids, innit? So if I'm cussing someone, this channel ain't for kids. It's not advertised on YouTube for kids. So if I cuss you, I assume you're an adult. You know what I'm saying? I assume you're an adult because this channel is not for kids. So I don't know, man. Grown people, you know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, not all the mutants are young, man. Some of them are, do you know what I mean? They come from the mothership. Some of them are, the queen bee, the queen of the hive. You know what I'm saying? Some of these lot are the queen of the hive of being mutants, bro. So you gotta, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, and yeah, man, I'm glad the football's back. But I will continue with the IRL streams. They won't be all. To be honest, the other day when I did the IRL stream, we did it about life. We did it about life and work and stuff like that. So I'm going to continue doing the IRL streams. I think it's, you guys seem to enjoy it, not just about Arsenal. Obviously today I didn't do a show about Arsenal, so I was like, you guys know our international break, there's not much news, not much things to talk about, Arteta. So yeah, that's definitely something that I'm going to continue doing, because I'm actually yeah, I just enjoy it, bro. It seems like a lot of people enjoy it, and I seem to enjoy it. So why not? You know what I mean? I think IRL streams is, I've enjoyed that. I think that's definitely something I'm going to continue incorporating in the channel and going forward and doing. It looks like there is for the international break, there is a chance I may be going to Barcelona. So we may be doing IRL streams in Barcelona now that everything with the house is moved so much more faster. But I still want to see. It's not something that I just want to jump at. Yeah, still something I want to see. We will see. We will see at the end of the day. But now that I think now that I'm living here as well, going on walks down the road, yeah, it's gonna be a lot better than the park that I had before. And yeah, we will see. I think for the time being, once I get the money for the house, or maybe even before that, actually, we will see. We'll see. I need to figure out when everything's actually going to be completely finalized. I know the house will be sold at the end of the month. Then I'll look into getting a Xbox, and then I'll get the I'll get an Xbox, and then I'll get the thing so I can play games off of my console. Obviously at the moment, yeah, for the time being, I think I'm gonna give a pause on the FIFA. Once I get the setup of the console and the games and everything else like that, we're gonna be banging out games. Everything's gonna be sick. I'm telling you. That is already the next investment for me. The console, the console, the games, and yeah, I want to be playing COD. I want to be playing FIFA. And when GTA 6 lands, I'm telling you now, bro. I'm telling you now, the whole setup will be done even before that. I don't even know when does GTA 6 even come out? Because I'm telling you, we're going to be set up. That I need to get this whole setup done. And the best way to do it is just to get the console thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to upgrade. I'm still going to upgrade my laptop, but I'm still going to have a console and run it mainly off console. Do you know what I mean? I just think it's just the easiest thing to do. May 2026, is that when GTA 6 is? GTA 6 release date. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 26th of May 2026. That is perfect. End of the season. Do you know what I mean? That is perfect. I need my shit in order. Everything needs to be in order, bro. Everything, I'm telling you now, is going to be in order way before that anyway. But yeah, and I'm thinking, I don't know if it's better to get quick question for the chat, yeah? Should I get a PS5 or should I get the Xbox Series whatever? Like, I don't know which one is better if I'm going to be gaming. Which one's more? I don't know if they're both as powerful as each other. I no longer keep up with the consoles. I'll be real with you. Like, most of the time I don't have time to do that. Hey, big up. And also I got a big promotion in work, so happy. Hope everyone gets on well, bro. Listen, big up, man. Guna ER, bro. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, bro. Man, everyone's saying PS5. Everyone's saying PS5, yeah? getting a gaming computer, moving away from the console. But bro, this is the problem. The problem is this, yeah. If I get a PS5, then I don't have to think about the power so much of my laptop. I can still get a decent laptop, like a very good laptop, but then I don't need everything to run off of the laptop. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I've got the console, and then I'm just streaming through it, and then all of a sudden I don't have all of that. PS5 is amazing for streams too, North. Okay, PS5, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the PS5 because I just feel like it'll probably last me a lot longer, and I won't have to do everything off of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, gaming computer is too hardcore. Only worth it if you're a hardcore gamer. Well, then, yeah. To be honest, if I get a gaming PC, the thing is, it's just the whole carrying the extra monitor and this and the mad price. Yeah, I'm just gonna get PS5, bro. Xbox might be getting stream in the next generation console. Is it? Okay. Yeah, man. I think that's what I want for the near future. Hopefully I can do this for Christmas and get this all set up if I get my PS5. I think that's what I want for Christmas. I want the PS5 and I want the thing to, do you know what I'm saying? And then I can get the and then I can buy the games that I want to play right now. And it's going to be a lot of Call of Duty and a lot of FIFA. A lot of Call of Duty and a lot of FIFA, I'll be real with you. And I haven't played COD in like 7-8 years, bro. Capture card. Yeah, that's it. The capture card. The capture card, the PS5. And I'm just going to shell out the money. I'm just going to shell out the money and just make sure that everything's just done. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to fuck around anymore trying to do it all off this laptop and all this type of stuff. It's just so frustrating when the stream doesn't go the way you want, and I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, you know I'm saying it's really annoying because you want. Obviously, I just want things to run smoothly. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Pick up Galen, exactly. We need that PS5, baby. We need that PS5. Let's go. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it is where it is, man. We need to get to that. So yeah, once I get that, then we can just be, yeah. And then it will just make it a lot easier, bro. I can do my shows. I can do my content. You guys will get a variety of content. It's not always just going to be the same. Because I'll be real, like doing it full time. And sometimes it gets to points where you just be like, bro, I've been talking about the same thing so many times that it's like, I just want to stream something else. You know what I mean? Obviously, this channel will always remain mainly a football channel, always. But you know, moments like this, international break, or once the season's over, obviously you're always going to get the transfer news and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's other things that I want to do as well. There are other things that I want to do, and gaming is part of it. And gaming and yeah, IRL streams. Those are the two things I want to incorporate into the channel as main things every other day or every day, some of them, do you know what I'm saying, alongside the football content. And I think, yeah, that's what I want to do. I know you guys love to see me stressed out and pissed off when I'm losing at FIFA. So I know it's something that you guys like to see, which FIFA, football, exactly, hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? The only difference would be the IRL streams, which is a little bit different. It's a bit more of a life kind of stream. And yeah, man. Yeah. My friend has Esports Connect. What's Esports Connect? Galen, I don't even know what Esports Connect is. I don't even know what that is. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what that is. What is that? What is that? Nintendo something? East but North. I work with solar panels. How weird. I'm happy with promoting. Yo, big up, man. Solar panels. The marina things where they got all the gamers and that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, big up, Galen, man. Doing your thing. Nah, can't beat Ronaldo crash shots. Look at this guy, man. Nah, man. Just leave me alone. You guys, bro. You guys love to see my blood pressure go up, man. You guys love to see my blood pressure go up. He makes their merch. That's mad. I heard there's a lot of money in that. I heard there's a lot of money in that esports stuff. Do you know what I mean? I heard there's a lot of money in that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. These men are next level good. Next level good at these games. I don't know how they got the time to practice so much. But I guess maybe some of them they stream a lot. I think a lot of them stream. Obviously, they're constantly practicing. I heard some streamers like, oh, you know, like when their full-time job is just being a gamer, they game so much and so many hours that it doesn't become fun anymore. It just becomes like just like a job. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's true, but I guess they you know, certain gamers, they be streaming for so long. Do you know what I mean? I guess I don't know how it works with straight up like full-time gamers. But I think doing it I think like changing it up as well makes it more fun than constantly doing the same thing. I see some people, and people can do what they want with their channels. At the end of the day, I see some people like doing the same thing again and again and again and again and again and again. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's just like raw. Like, I don't know. As a content creator, I'd like to do things that I'm enthusiastic to do. And the football stuff I'm always enthusiastic to do, but sometimes there's times where I see like people like Rants do it really well, where you can shift, or Lee watching the women's, you know what I mean? Like Lee will shift and watch the women's or watch another league, or do you know what I'm saying? And he can do that. Like, do you know what I mean? And the watch alongs, I know a lot of people ask me, oh, North, why don't you do watch alongs? Like watch alongs. But I just feel like there's a monopoly on the watch alongs of people that have been doing it consistently for so many years that will get the views for how long they do it. And in terms of like timing and stuff, it just doesn't, do you know what I mean? Like if you look at someone like Dan Potts, you won't do a watch along. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't need to. And look how well he's grown. It's just not. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather just people are just used to waiting for my match reaction, and then match reaction come out, and then you get my match reaction. You know what I mean? Instead of, you know what I mean, just watching the game. So it's just one of them ones where once it becomes your full-time job, you have to do things that also makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Not everything always necessarily makes sense. Always the best way to grow. So yeah, you know, you got to be a little bit strategic in this thing. And I think it creates more anticipation for my match reaction anyway when it comes to Arsenal. Other games, yes, I could potentially do watch-alongs. Obviously, the Benfica games, I tried to do as many as I can. Everyone knows obviously I support Benfica as well. But yeah, with watch-alongs, it's just, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, it's the set, like, original people that get most of the views for that. And like you even see like Judge Mo, or you see like others, like, you know what I mean? Hussam does really well for watch-alongs and that, but maybe there'll be a time where I might start doing that. But at the moment, I'm quite happy with when it comes to Arsenal to just do all the shows that I do for Arsenal and to do the match reaction, and that's it. Like, you want my opinion, match reaction. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. North, would you do boxing or MMA watch-alongs? The thing is, those are sports that I would, I'd rather just watch. I don't feel like I've got a lot to say while it's going on. Maybe like, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit, you know, underselling myself on that. But yeah, I just feel like it's not really. I don't know. I don't really follow it religiously either for me to feel like I've got enough to say about it. I'm a very casual boxing fan, and MMA I don't even watch. So, but the boxing side, I like it if there's big fights, but I watch it if there's big fights. But if not, then I don't watch it enough. You know what I mean? I think I struggle to make the time. I struggle to make the time to watch the TV shows I like as it is. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of things. But now that I'm putting a lot more structure in what I'm doing. I know this week has been a bit crazy with the move and everything else like that. Going forward, you guys will see every morning, you know what I mean? From between 9 or 10, I go live. And then after that, yeah. So 9 in the morning, I go live. 3 in the afternoon, I go live. And then 9 in the afternoon, I go live again. So, you know, we'll see what it is. Once we get the gaming set up, the gaming will be from 9 p.m. depending, obviously, if there's a game or if there's, you know, a game or something or a rivals game, then I may do it, you know, after the rivals game is finished and do a match reaction. It all kind of depends. But if there's no games on, then that will be the schedule every single day. And that's how we're moving going forward, bro. And that's it, bro. And that's it. The wrestling thing, see, the thing is, yeah, I used to watch wrestling. I ain't been watching wrestling for time, so maybe I can watch some more wrestling and get into wrestling. I think the last time I watched wrestling, I watched the first episode of Raw and SmackDown when they went to Netflix. So I'm far behind. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad far behind. And it looks cool, but I don't know, man. They've watered it down a lot. Like, even the entrances don't look as good as what they used to be. Like, they got all these LED kind of screen panel thing. I don't know what's going on. Like, the wrestling as well is not as like impactful and high tempo as it used to be. I don't know, man. WWE in comparison to the Attitude Era, like this era compared to the Attitude Era, does not compete. I don't care. I don't care. Someone can say I'm old. I don't give a shit, bro. Like, this does not compete with the Attitude Era. I don't care what you're talking about the bloodline and Roman Reigns, and I don't care what you're saying, bro. Like, it's just not as good as a product. That one there, Attitude Era, was the best, bro. That was the best, bro. That shit was so good. I'm telling you, bro. Like, it's the best. It was the best. I used to be obsessed with wrestling, bro. I used to be obsessed, but now it's just nah. You know what I mean? You know who has the best entrance now, don't you? Who's that? I don't know. All I do know is when I was watching it, I wasn't excited. And back in the day, I was excited. Watching it now, it's so PG. It's so family friendly. It's so flipping, like, it's just too soft now, bro. Like, it's too soft. It's like, bro, I want to start seeing someone get smacked with a steel chair. You know what I mean? I want to see blood everywhere. I want to see, do you know what I mean? Like, the attitude, like, do you know what I mean? Now it's just very, like, everyone's shiny, robotic. Kind of it's dead, bro. When I watched WWE last time, it was dead, bro. Man said, does Moreno excite me? Are you mad? You know what? Guna ER, you've made the list. You've made the list for that comment. You've made the list.
You know what? You know what's gonna happen? You know what's happening right now? You know what's gonna happen? No. Words? No, you just made the list. You know, you just made the list. You know what happens when you insult my best friend? You just made the list. What is the biggest ick?
People like wrestling.
You just made the list! What'd you say to me? No, right there. What'd you say to me? You know what? You just made the list. Brace face in row 12 is now on the list. What'd you say to me?
You just made the list. Well done. Nah, I'm gonna mod you. I'm gonna mod you. There you are. Going at ER, you have been modded. You have been modded. You know what I mean? With big responsibility, you know what I mean? With big powers come big responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me unmod you. But big up, bro. Big up. Big up to everyone that's locked in. And yeah, that's the plans. That's the plans. And yeah, I just need to get this consult, bro. This guy. Don't make me have to put you on the list twice. But big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Who's live, bro? Who's live that we can redirect to? Who's live? I am absolutely shattered, bro. I've done almost 2 hours. I was only going to do an hour. Right. Well, Sarcasm City. I've got hiccups now. Sarcasm City. We're going to redirect to Sarcasm City. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Northside raid on the way in. Oh, should I raid Zir, yeah? All right, let me raid Zir. Everyone's saying Zir, yeah? All right, cool. Zir's doing wrestling. All right, cool. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Northside raid. We're all going to raid Zir. And we're out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love.